Hornets. Harrisburg's going to start off with the ball on their side of the court. Keeping it on the outside. Trying to get his offense set up for him. Faulkner's going to go for it, and it's going to go in. First 2 points on the board for the ball game. Going to get it to Caden Adams. Adams going to try and send it inside to Cook, but it's going to be going back Harrisburg's direction. Williams taking it up the court for the Hornets. Williams going to bounce it inside to James. James got Adams on him for pressure, but it's going to be good for 2. Epps going to get it inside to McGee. McGee going to get it back outside to Epps, but Williams going to tip it Harrisburg's hand. Williams going to go out towards that left side. Tries to get around McGee. He's got 3 guys on him, and it's going to go into the hands of Cook. White going to get it to Adams for the layup. Good for 2. First points on the board for the Hornets. Cross County. Self looking for an option. Going to pass it off to James. James going to get it back across to Williams. Inside to Barker. Up for it. They're going to get him with the charge. It's going to be Corbin Barker's first foul of the ball game. Out of bounds. Epps taken out, going to get it to White. McGee at the top of the key, going to pass it off to White. Swings it over to Cook. And Harrisburg's going to get a hand on it. Williams to Faulkner. Faulkner to Self, going to get it inside to Barker at the post. Up for it. It's going to be good. It's going to put 6 on the board for the Hornets, 2 for the Thunderbirds. Adams going to try and get it out to Epps. Harrisburg's going to swoop in there and get it. Williams to Faulkner. Williams going to try and get it inside to Self, but White's going to tip it, and Epps is going to get a hand on it. We got a foul. Maybe. We're just going to say it got tipped loose. Got a 30-second timeout. We'll be back. Jonathan White taking it out for the T-Birds. Epps going to get it over to Adams on that right side. McGee going to swing it to Epps for 3. It's going to be off and rebounded by Barker. James going to get it inside to Self. They're going to call a foul. Foul's going to be on Rafe Cook. First foul of the ball game for Cross County. For three, shot's going to be good by James. Epps to Cook. And Cook back out to Epps. All the way across to McGee, keeping it outside of that three-point line. Nice little bounce pass to Adams. Ball's going to be loose, and it's going to be picked up by Ansley for the Hornets. Ainsley going to try and bounce it to James, but it went out of bounds. 1:28 left in the first quarter. For three, shot's going to be good by James. We've seen quite a few three-pointers from Austin this first quarter. Caden Adams for three returns the favor. He's going to put 5 on the board for the Thunderbirds. Faulkner going to try and get over to Ainsley, but Braden Epps is going to steal it. Gets it to Adams. Adams going to slow it down. He's got almost the entire Harrisburg defense on. I'm going to get it to Rafe Cook outside to Epps for the mid-range. It's going to be too hard of a shot. Self going to pass it inside to Barker. Self going to get it over to Faulkner. Faulkner across to James for three. And that one's going to be off and rebounded by Caden Adams. Adams going to lose his dribble for a sec. And they're going to get him with a backcourt violation.
He was right there, just one step over that half-court line.
It was close. I didn't know if they were going to call it or not.
.14 seconds left in this first quarter.
Self going to get it inside to Barker at the post. And they're going to call a foul. Foul's going to be called on Cash McGee. Second team foul for Cross County. First one for Cash. Up for it. Shot's going to bounce off the rim. Up for the shot, and Barker's going to miss that one. Rebounded by James, and he's going to draw a foul. Up for the shot, it's going to be short. Coming in for the Hornets. Cole New. Up for the shot, and he's going to sink it. Cook for the buzzer beater. It's going to be no good, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Right now, Harrisburg out front 13, Cross County 5. We'll be back in a few minutes with the start of the second quarter. 6 minutes on the clock, kicking off the second quarter. Harrisburg 13, Cross County 5. Braden Epps taking it up the court. Gonna bounce it to McGee. Inside to Rafe Cook, but it's gonna be tipped out of bounds. Cole New able to put some pressure on the offense. Epps gonna get it inside to Adams, back out to McGee. White over to Epps. Tries to get to Cook, but James is gonna pick it up. Send it back Harrisburg's direction. Williams gonna get it to James. For three, sinks it. Another three-pointer from Austin James for the Hornets. Epps gonna bounce it over to McGee. Back to Epps, swing it across to Jonathan. Gets it to Cook in the corner. Bounces it inside to McGee. Up for it and good off the backboard. That was a difficult shot for McGee to make. He had a whole lot of defenders on him, but was able to come out with two.
Yeah, and he goes up and he's moving backwards at the same time he made that shot.
I know, that's what I'm saying. He made it look easy. James on the inside.
Jump ball.
Yeah. We stay on Harrisburg's side. James for three. It's going to be off a little bit too far to the left. Cross County going to be taking it back their direction. Jonathan White to Cook in the corner. Bounces it inside to McGee, back outside to Epps for three, and it's going to be short.
McGee's going to stay down there and give a little pressure to Harrisburg, though.
Got a foul. Foul's going to be on Rafe Cook.
It's Rafe's second foul of the ballgame, first team foul in this quarter. Barker at the line sinks his first free throw.
McClanahan coming in.
Second free throw is good. 18-7. Somebody did not start the clock. Somebody was me.
McClanahan going to get it over to Epps. Epps going to hand it over to Adams. Inside to McGee. McGee's got some pressure on. They're going to call a foul. Foul's going to be on Gus Easter for the Hornets.
Easter's first foul of the ballgame. First foul for Harrisburg in the second quarter.
Epps going to get it back to Jonathan. Jonathan over to McGee, but James is going to tip it out of bounds by that Harrisburg sideline. Adams going to get it over to Epps. Epps over to White. Back across to Adams. And then Epps for three. It's going to be short. Harrisburg sending in quite a few subs.
It's like about 4 of those are going in for Harrisburg.
Peyton Self inbounding for the Hornets. Going to get it to Williams to take up the court. Williams gets it over to Ansley. We get it to Self in the corner for three. going to be short. Caden Adams going to come out with it. He's got one guy going to meet him down the court. Williams going to try and go all the way. He's going to draw the foul. Looks like that's going to be on Mick McClanahan. Second foul of the quarter, first foul for Mick. The shot, it's going to be off. Williams up for the second one. It's going to be off. Rebounded by Peyton Self. Ansley going to get it over to Williams. Look, there's a lane violation. Peyton Self. Shot's going to be too hard of a shot, out of bounds, going Harrisburg's direction. Williams over to Ansley. Ansley over to Self in the corner. Back to Ansley.
Adams with the steal there, knocks it out of Ramsey's hand.
Epps going to swing it over to White. White for the mid-range, going to draw the foul. Looks like that foul is going to be on Ramsey. His first foul of the ball game. Jonathan up for it, and it's going to be off. For the second one, it's going to be off as well. Rebounded by Williams. Cross County trying to bring some pressure. The shot, three-pointer is going to be off by Ramsey. Rebounded by Cross County. Adams going to go for it. They're going to get him with a charge.
Cross County's only been able to score 2 points so far in this quarter. There's 1 minute and 35 seconds left.
Ramsey going to get it off to Self. Going to bounce it inside to New. Up for the shot. It's going to roll in for two. Adams back to Epps. Swings it off to White for the shot. It's going to be off the mark. Rebounded by Peyton Self.
1 minute left in this half of the ball game.
Inside to Self for the shot. It's going to be short. Looks like they're going to get New the foul. His first. Third foul for the Hornets this quarter. Less than a minute left in the first half. Harrisburg 20, Cross County 7. Jonathan White going to get it over to McClanahan in the corner for three. It's going to bounce off the rim. Faulkner going to get it over to Williams. James inside for the mid-range, and it's going to be off the mark. Rebounded by Faulkner. Looks like Harrisburg slowing it down to round out the first half. James in the corner for three. It's going to be off. And that's going to be the end of the first half of this junior high matchup. Right now, Harrisburg out front 20, Cross County 7. We'll be back in a few minutes with the start of the second half. And we're back with the start of the second half of this junior high boys matchup against the Hornets. Right now, Harrisburg out front 20, Cross County 7. Starting off, Cross County's going to have their hand on it. Jonathan White going to inbound it, get it to Braden Epps. Epps going to bounce it over to Adams. White getting his offense set up for him, going to get it over to Epps. It was a foul on Self. Up for the shot. Adams going to be off the mark, and it's going to be rebounded by Austin James. James going to get it over in the corner. Self's going to come out with it, gets tripped up. Say that Faulkner tipped it out of bounds going Cross County's direction. Williams going to bounce it.
White over to Epps.
Epps going to get it to Cook. Going to bounce it inside to Adams. And that shot's going to be off. It's going to be rebounded by James. Inside, James going to try and go for it. And he's going to draw the foul. Looks like that foul is going to be on Rafe Cook. It's his third foul. James up for the free throw. It's going to be good. Mick McClanahan coming in. Rafe Cook will be taking a seat. James up for the second one. It's going to be off the mark. Gets his own rebound off the backboard, and it's good.
He found a hole right around the left side there and got in there for the layup. Those 2 points.
So it's out of bounds. Williams going to get it over to Faulkner. Faulkner back to Williams. Williams to James. Inside to Self. Self from the post going to go for the shot. It's going to roll out. Rebounded by Barker, and it's good. Adams going to bounce it to White. White going to get it over to Epps. White and Epps back and forth. Going to bounce it over to McGee in the corner. Swings it across to Epps. Jonathan going to get it over to Caden Adams, over to Mick McClanahan. Mick's got so many defenders on him. Going to try and get it back to Adams. Someone's going to fight for it.
I fell up those steps earlier tonight, so I almost know how that feels.
James also kind of rode the handrail. Epps inbounding it. Going to get it to White and back to Epps. Just going to go for it. And it's going to be good for 2. It's going to put 9 on the board for Cross County. Travel. We're sending it cross county's direction. Out of bounds, gonna keep it on cross county's side. Adams gonna get it to McClanahan in the corner. Tips it back inside, loose there for a sec. Looks like Harrisburg's gonna be taking it down their way. Faulkner up for it. He's gonna draw the foul. James at the line shooting for Harrisburg. Up for it. It's going to be good. Going to put Harrisburg at 26. Up for the shot. That one's going to be good as well. Epps breaking every defender. Going to get it to McClanahan. Looks like he wasn't ready for it. Gonna get it to Adams. Tries to get it to McClanahan, but Self is going to get a hand on it and tip it back Harrisburg's direction. James going to swing it over to Faulkner for three. It's going to be off. Rebounded by Self. Up for the shot. It's no good. It's going to be rebounded by Epps. Epps to Adams. Looks like the pass was off. It's going to go into the bleachers.
James ended up in the score table.
Yeah, a lot happened there. Minute and a half left in the third quarter. For three, shot's gonna be good by Williams. It's gonna put 30 on the board for the Hornets. Epps tries to take it down. They're gonna call a foul. That foul's gonna be on Caden Williams for Harrisburg. It's gonna be his first foul of the ball game. White gonna get it all the way across to Caden. It's gonna be tipped Hornet direction by James. James gonna get it over to Williams. Inside to Self. It's gonna be short. Harrisburg back up for it. Still no good. It's gonna go into the hands of Jonathan White, taking it back cross county's direction. Harrisburg taking it down, up for the shot, and it's going to be good by Williams. Epps all the way across to McClanahan. McClanahan going to go to Adams. Adams going to get it tipped loose by Faulkner. Williams slowing things down. Adams trying to put pressure on to speed it back up. Going to hand it off to James. Over to Self. Back over to Williams. James for three. It's going to be off. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Harrisburg out front 32, Cross County 9. We'll be back in a few seconds with the start of the fourth quarter. And we've got 6 minutes left in the ball game. Harrisburg 32, Cross County 9. Harrisburg's going to kick this one off with the ball on their side of the court. Williams taking it up the court. Going to hand it off to James. Inside to New. Up for the shot, and it's good. Epps from the top of the key off the backboard. It's going to be no good. Rebounded by Harrisburg. Austin James kind of taking it slow. Across to Faulkner. Faulkner back out to Williams. Court out of bounds. They're going to say that Epps touched it last. Going to keep it Hornets side. Going cross hands direction. Epps going to bounce it to Adams. Adams in the corner, going to get it inside to McClanahan. Tries to get it back to Brederick, but Harrisburg's going to get a hand on it. If you notice, whenever Mick gets the ball, the Harrisburg defense just seems to surround him.
Yeah, I think they see him as a weak link there, and so they all attack him.
Looks like Mick will be taking a seat. Rafe Cook coming in for him. Ramsey going to get it over to Faulkner. Faulkner going to get it over to Ansley. Got a foul.
Foul on Faulkner. That's his first foul of the ball game. Brederick at the free throw line.
Brederick gonna miss that one. It thought about it.
And then it changed its mind.
Brederick up for the second one. It's gonna be good. It's gonna put 10 on the board for Cross County. Ramsey gonna hand it off to Easter. Back over to Ramsey. Looking for an option. So he's gonna go for it. Shot's gonna be short and rebounded by Brederick. Looks like Epps and Brederick kind of ran into each other there. Lost the dribble. Gonna send it back Harrisburg's direction. Up for the shot, and it's good by Faulkner. Over to Adams. Adams gonna get out. They're gonna call a foul. Foul on Gus Easter, his second foul. Got another foul on Easter. His third. Off the backboard. It's going to be good by Brederick. Over to Ramsey. Ramsey going to bounce it inside to New. New back to Ramsey for two. It's going to be good. Epps tries to get it inside. Harrisburg had it for a sec, but going to hand back on it. Epps from the free throw line. Good for 2. Epps going to tip it Harrisburg's into the hands of Harrisburg. Thought about it. Up for 3. Shot's going to be off by Faulkner. Looks like they're going to get cross-county with a push. I said that was Rafe Cook. That's his 4th foul. Ainsley going to try and get it to Ramsey. It's going to go out of bounds.
Right off his feet there, straight out of bounds.
Yeah, we couldn't quite get a hand on it. A little bit too low. Epps going to go for it himself. Going to bounce off the rim. Inside to Easter. Back out to Faulkner for 3. It's going to be short. Ramsey off the backboard, and it's good. Epps at the top of the key, gonna get it over to Cook in the corner. Back over to Epps. Inside to McGee. Got pressure all around him. Gonna go for it, and it's good. For 3, Ramsey's gonna be off the mark with that one. Ainsley going to save it from going out of bounds. Inside to Easter, up for the shot. It's going to be off. Ramsey going to be short. Easter with the rebound, and that one's going to be good for 2.
Minute 20 seconds left in the ball game. 42-16. Ramsey with the travel. We are running the clock.
Epps going to get it to Adams. Adams from right in front of the free throw line. It's going to be short. Out of bounds, going Harrisburg's direction. Over to Ainsley. Ainsley has some pressure on him by Bretherick. Going to get it to Faulkner. Faulkner over to Ramsey. Harrisburg slowing it down. Adams going to tip it loose. To Ramsey. And that's going to be the end of this junior high boys matchup against the Hornets. Harrisburg's going to come out with the win, 42, Cross County 16. Don't go too far. We'll see you guys back here in a few minutes with the start of the senior high boys matchup against